Hello and welcome to Building Your Future Timeline. This is a super simple tool to help you build in milestones to make sure you're headed towards the future desire that you have. Let's walk through it. All right. So we want to build a future timeline. And to do that, you need milestones. So we're going to walk through how to develop those so that you can place them on your timeline. The first thing you want to think about is you're going to start in today, whatever today's date is. And then you want to think about 5 years or 10 years out in the future, and that's on the opposite end. And then there's a midway point that you can kind of check in with yourself. How am I doing? If it's 10 years, how am I doing 5 years in? And go from there. So let's walk through building a future timeline. The first step in thinking about your future is always to take a deep breath, never to feel fearful or afraid of your future possibilities. So let's take a deep breath. Stretch our arms, roll our shoulders, twist and bend in any way that feels good. Lean your head from side to side. Let's take another big breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's carry ourselves from today out into 10 years into the future. You want to ask yourself, what is the future I want? What do I desire? What do I think about and am hopeful will happen? For the purpose of this exercise, choose just one thing that could happen to you in the next 10 years. Is it something personal? Is it a career accomplishment or a giant big bucket list goal? You choose. Up next, write it down. Write it down on a sticky note, a piece of paper, a postcard, anywhere you want, but physically write it down so you have the sensation of the future I want includes, what is it? What's the big juicy dream that you want it so bad you'll build a timeline to get there? Now you have to think about your steps. So if it's 10 years out in the future and you have to go from today to midway to the future, how will you get there? You'll get there by creating milestones. So you want to write down a minimum of 5 milestones that are checkpoints to know if you're inching closer towards your desired future. This is how I like to have people think about what is a milestone. Think about it as if you're on a map and 10 years from now, your destination is a specific location on a map. All of the milestone markers that you write, they should be like the milestones on the side of the road that are the green signs that give you the numbers that tell you if you're going in the right direction. So if you have a destination that's 500 miles away and you're starting at mile 0 and it starts counting up, then you know you're getting closer. But if your numbers are going in the other direction, it's time to reevaluate. So use your milestones, create a series of them, and then print it out or handwrite it in the first place and post it somewhere that you'll see it. So you know, are you working towards your mile markers, headed towards the right direction in the future? Take the time to really think about the goals you want, and you can create a timeline for your future for many different goals, working towards them, knowing you will achieve that desired outcome that is your hopeful future. And with that, I encourage you to go create many timelines and build in those milestones that are possible, probable, and achievable for you. But also push yourself. Good luck with your future timelines.